The Conservative Party have been urged to investigate a Welsh secretary's racist leaflets about travellers. I'm going to read this exclusive on The Guardian, guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in the world. This is REGANELITE here with an exclusive from The Guardian with the headline: The Tory parties urge to investigate Welsh Secretary's racist leaflets about travellers. The Labour peer and MP intervened after David Davies, TC Davies, accused of whipping up opposition against minority groups. This doesn't sound good. Let's read more into it before we jump to conclusions, shall we, guys? So, the Conservative Party chair Greg Hands has been urged to launch an internal investigation into the Welsh Secretary, David TC Davies, over unacceptable and racist comments against the traveller community. This month, Davies circulated a leaflet telling voters gypsies and traveller sites coming to your area soon and asking them, would you like to see a traveller site next to your house? Now, there are some travellers who do make a mess, who do cause trouble and do disrupt the areas that they go in. But there are some that don't. But it is a situation. It is a difficult thing because that's kind of how they do. They travel from place to place. Now, it doesn't mean to say that they're all like this, but you're painting this picture that they're all bad, which I don't think that is necessarily the case. Although in personal experience, I have seen differently with travellers. From a personal point of view, I see them to be more of an issue from a personal position, from what I've seen from that point of view. But from what I hear, is not the case everywhere. But that doesn't mean you should treat them like rats and rodents. They are still human beings, just with emotions and feelings, just like you and I. Even if you come across travellers and gypsies who may deem to be an issue, it doesn't mean that all travellers and gypsies are the same. I think it's important to stress that. After Davies was accused of creating a hostile environment, the Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden defended his colleague, saying he was highlighting failings of the local Labour Council. Davies has denied accusations that he was, in one Labour MP's words, abetting against an anti-GRB, that's Gypsy, Romania and traveller racism. While Giric police have decided to take no further action in relation to his leaflet, Labour and charities that support the travellers community fear this comment will endanger the safety of the minority group and said they should be condemned by the Conservative Party. Have they condemned it? They may condemn it by the time this video comes out, possibly, but as I've said, not all travellers are like this. But from my personal experience, I have encountered some really bad travellers from the job that I've worked in and people and what I've encountered, but from also what other people have told me and what I've read, is that is not the case everywhere, as I have to stress. So it's important for me. I just want to put that out there from a personal perspective. The Labour peer Janet Whittaker and Mary Kelly Foy, the Labour MP for Durham City, who co-chaired the All-Parliament Parliamentary Group for Gypsies, Travellers and Roma, have urged Hands to work with them to ensure that whipping up concerns and opposition about GRT community does not happen again. Foy told The Guardian that David TC Davies' comments were unacceptable. They need to be investigated. More broadly, we need to ensure that gypsies and travellers communities are treated with respect by those in public life. I hope this meeting will be the start of a positive dialogue. In a letter to Hands, they said the leaflet contains racist tropes against gypsies and traveller communities. It may also be in breach of the Equalities Act 2010 to whip up concern about an opposition about an ethnic minority community living in any given area is dangerous and unacceptable. It has caused offence and upsets to its communities, many of whom face discrimination on a daily basis. Face daily. A senior Conservative MP said many Tories have been shocked at Davies' appointment in Rishi Sunak's first cabinet, deeming him questionable choice for a Secretary of State. People think it's acceptable to say things to a travellers community because they are not regarded as an ethnicity, but that has got to stop, they said. The charity's Friends, Family and Travellers, the FFT, have urged the Cabinet Office to act. Sarah Mann, the FTT chief executive, said too many politicians from across the political spectrum have a long and grim history of targeting gypsies and traveller people, from fear-mongering leaflets to hate-filled media appearances to racist manifesto commitments. Romy, Irish traveller and Normannic people are human beings with families and feelings, and political point scoring should never take precedence over the well-being and the safety of entire communities. The Cabinet Office must show that it stands against hate in all forms and ensures TC Davies MP's hateful actions are not without consequences. She added, "We welcome Mary Kelly Foy MP and Baroness Janet Whisker's invitation to the chairman of the Conservative Party for constructive conversation on how we can create a society where everyone can live in safety without the fear of hatred by those who serve, and to ensure this never happens again." So as I've said, guys, on my personal experience, I have encountered some very bad travellers and gypsies. I'm obviously not going to disclose them, guys, but I have seen some vile travellers and gypsies in my personal experience in the southeast of London. But obviously that is not the case everywhere. In other places they seem to be completely okay. But everyone's experiences are different. Regardless, it still doesn't mean that a whole community should be pointed out as racist and they're coming to get you, or they're coming to plot their caravans in front of your home and destroy everything around you, because that is not the case with all of them. I know there are some like that, and you can vehemently disagree with me in the comments, but I have heard them from people, not just here in England, but also in Ireland as well. So there are travellers and gypsies like that. Whether you want to disagree with them or not, you can make your assumptions, but there are groups like that. But there are some who are not like that. Every community is different. But the point of this article is that Davies here is painting everyone like that, which is wrong, and it's discriminate to them and the lifestyle that they live, and it needs to be called out and it needs to be held accountable for, and let's hope some kind of action is taken by the Conservative Party and its government. You would like to think so, but I'm not holding my breath on it. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on gypsies and travellers? What do you make of the comments made by the MP? What action, if any, should be taken against him? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. Like, share and subscribe as always. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to catch you all very, very soon.